So I'm here with Tyler and we're doing the players' ratings. So, what do you think of Pickford's performance?
I'm not going to lie, when it comes to claiming it, he was actually alright. I said that's the only good thing this guy's good at. But I'm not going to lie, yeah, he done a very good save. I can't remember who shot, I think it was McGinn. Great save. My rating I would give him is, you know what, for that save I'll give him a 7.
7, yeah, I'd give him about an 8, I'd say. Well, what do you think about James?
Reece James. Now, for me, him coming in, yeah, he done alright. I felt a bit sorry for him because Sterling would not pass the ball to him. Like I saw this thing this morning, and Sterling had about 4 opportunities to pass it to him, and he didn't. You know, it could have went to Reece James. He could have, you know, whipped it in for a cross. But you know, I thought overall we weren't bad. So I'd give him a 7.
Yeah, to be honest, in my opinion, I didn't really see Reece James a lot, but what about Stones?
Stones, now for me, he got very unlucky with that one off the post. Done some decent defending, done what he had to do, you know what I mean? The best chance was from him off the game, which is embarrassing, defender. So I'm going to give him an 8.
Yeah, what about Calvin Phillips?
Calvin Phillips, now for me, I don't get why South fraud, yeah, because it ain't Southgate, let's get that in. I don't get why he played 2 defensive midfielders, but Phillips, obviously, he was nowhere near that level of the last game. I didn't really realise he was playing, if I'm being totally honest, so from me, he's getting a 4.
Yeah, what about the beast Luke Shaw?
Beast Luke Shaw, yeah, he was one of the best players. I said that in the match review, reaction, whatever you want to call it. I said that him going forward was good. Him proving why he is one of the best left backs in Europe at the moment. So for me, he's getting an 8.
Yeah, no, I say about a 9 for him because he was playing quite well. But what about Tyrone Mings?
Tyrone Mings, right, he done really well actually thinking about it because he headed it away from them having a chance to get their head onto it, which led to them getting a corner. Then he cleared it. No, sorry, that was Reece James that cleared it off the line from the corner, but he done well to, you know, get it out. So I'm going to give him a 7.
Alright, what about Declan Rice then?
Declan Rice, now for me, again, the other game he had was so much better. This game, I didn't really realise he was playing. That's not his fault, but it's just the way Southgate played. Why is he playing 2 defensive midfielders? I don't know. With the attack that we have, we should be going at Scotland. But for me, because I didn't really see too much of him, but I don't want to be too harsh on him, I'll give him a 5.
What about the man himself, Phil Foden?
Phil Foden, poor game. I'm not going to lie. Myself, as they like to call me, poor game from Phil Foden. He was not good. He just kept losing the ball, too slow on the ball. Weren't good enough. So I'll give him a 4.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he'll improve as well. What about Sterling?
Sterling, now for me, he was poor as well. Same aspects as Foden in that game. Slow, not strong enough on the ball. Should have passed it to Reece James like I mentioned earlier. Not good enough. Simply not good enough. So for me, he's getting a... You know what? He's getting a 3.
What about Mason Mount?
Mason Mount, now for me, he done well trying to go forward. Obviously proving why he is up there in the best youngsters in football right now. I thought he was quite unlucky, if I'm being honest. He had a great shot. That was a great save by the keeper. He had a couple of shots, but they were just blocked and, you know, all of that. But I would give him... Because he did try, and you could tell, I would give him a 8.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. What about Harry Kane?
Harry, Class A, yeah, as certain people say. Nowhere to be seen yet again. The first 2 England games, he's been nowhere to be seen even. People say that he's not seen in the big games, and for me, he's not at the moment. Yeah, he can have all these stats and all these goals and assists, but when it comes to the big major tournament, you're nowhere to be seen. So for me, he's getting a 3.
Yeah, obviously I'm a Spurs fan, so I'd give him about a 4, even though his performance was quite bad, but I'd say about 4. Right, now going on to the subs, what about Jack Grealish?
Jack Grealish poor when he come on. Everyone was like, oh yeah, this guy's needs to bring him on to make a difference. He might have felt pressure on him, but I don't think he would, because he's one of them players that's played at Wembley in a playoff final after getting punched around the back of the head, previously in the game. So he should be used to this sort of pressure, but he was poor. He should have released the ball a couple of times. He was on, what was he on for, like 25 minutes or round about then?
Yeah, I think it was about 25 minutes.
Yeah, plenty of time to try and do something, but he done fuck all, if I'm being honest. So for me, he's getting a 4.
With 4.
Yep.
What about Marcus Rashford?
Rashford, I don't know why he come on, to be honest. You got the players as Sancho, and you bring on the dinner man. Like, what are you doing? Seriously, I don't get it. He weren't good enough when he come on. Didn't provide anything. Did not provide anything. So for me, he's getting a 3.
What about the game in general?
Game in general, right? For me, let's rate the forward. Let's rate the manager.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. I'd say about a 5. Is it halfway?
Mate, you know what? I thought the team he put out was good, but his tactics are not good enough. And I don't get why he's playing 2 defensive midfielders. You know what I mean? Look at our attack. Kane, Sancho, Sterling. Who else have we got? Come on, there's other
Mount,
ones.
Foden.
Yeah, Mount, Foden. You know what I mean? Like Bellingham, you could even put there. Like, and this guy just plays defensive against Scotland. Like, yes, I said it in my preview. It'd be a tight game, but not even scoring a goal against Scotland at home as well. And I'm meant to believe he's coming home. Come on, man. Seriously.
It's not coming home. It's not coming home.
And you see teams like Germany today. People are just sleeping on them. You know what I mean? It's like you've went to the zoo and you've seen a tiger sleeping. You know what I mean? People are just sleeping on them. They're acting like that's Germany. It's not good, mate. And when they have Hansi Flick, previous Bayern Munich manager, obviously done all the madness, winning the Champions League, the league, and all of that. When they have him, you think they was on smoke today. Wait till they play when he's actually officially the manager. France, by the looks of it, I feel they might be a bit overrated, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, I know Hungary had all the fans, and France have good players, but if you look at the first 2 games they've had, they beat Germany, but Germany, if they were clinical that night, they could have punished them, because first half France were all over them, but you look at the second half, Germany come out, dominated, they just couldn't take their chances. That's my thoughts. If we're to get any of them, we're going to get slapped, but that's even if we do get them, because obviously we've got Czech Republic next. The way I see that going, I don't know, I'm not going to lie. I'm not even going to say, because last time I said tight game, it was a tight game, but we couldn't even score a goal. But it's going to be tough, man. They've got players like Souček, Kufal, they got some good players, so it could be peak.
What about going back to the game in general? What do you think about the game?
The game? Oh yeah, didn't even talk about that, did I? The actual game, right, so to start off, Scotland were the better team, like in the first 20 minutes maybe. Then we started to get into the game, and then you look at the second half, Scotland were the better team. We have to be real. Like, how are they dominating us at our hometown? Scotland,
Yeah, that's Scotland, like, come on.
Like, yes, I know Derby and sometimes form goes out the window and all that, but we just didn't create much. John Stones was our best chance. John Stones, a centre-back.
Yeah, that just says it all.
And Harry Kane's meant to believe Harry Kane's world class. Are you serious? Tell me what this guy's won trophies, and I'm not talking about a German promotion trophy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't talk about Harry Kane.
That's embarrassing, mate. Seriously, real talk. It is embarrassing. And they want to compare him to Lewandowski.
Yeah, well, this has been T-Boy TV. I'm here with Tyler, and that's it.